Hi, today I wanted to talk to you about number one, the market update, and number two, the Dream for All program that is expected to return April 2024 this year. So I wanted to give you some updates on that program and if you're interested in applying. And also, I have an update on another bank that I got a phone call about today to see how I could best serve you. So first, let's go ahead and start with the market update. So rates have gone up the last 2 weeks, and this has impacted the demand. As far as what we're seeing right now, it did slow the market down just a little tad bit, which shows us how sensitive the market is to the interest rates. All in all, the momentum that we had in December slowed down this month. And again, the mortgage rates went up. A lot of people are waiting on the sidelines, expecting rates to go down to 5 or 5.5%. Of course, nothing is promised, as we know, and life changes all the time. Basically, on what I'm seeing from a lot of different economics, I follow the CoreLogic economist, and I also follow the California chief economist and listen to their talks on a weekly basis. What we're looking at now here in California is that at these 7% rates, we'll have an appreciation of about 7 to 5%, depending on the situation. But if we see rates drop down to approximately let's say 5 or 5.5, we're gonna see 10 or more percent appreciation in homes. So that's the reality of what we're dealing with. I'm just letting you know, in case you're waiting on the sidelines to purchase a home, what you can expect for this year. We were originally expecting more sales, but this is where we're at now. So, sorry, let me see. Okay. And one more thing. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure if you could hear those messages. Okay, so the Dream for All program is a great program for first-time home buyers. I'm going to go over some of the rules for this program. A lot of people have been asking about this program, and that's the reason I'm going to cover it. There's a lot of guidelines. I'm going to try to go quickly. Basically, it's a shared appreciation program where the government of California is giving you up to 20% of the purchase price of the home. This money is then, you have to repay this money and the 20% in equity gain when you decide to refinance or sell the home. So it's not truly free money, but it could help you save on PMI, and it could potentially help you save money and buy a house and in the area that you want versus something that you didn't think you could buy before. So there are income limits, so that's what I'm showing you now. So depending on where you are, they're pretty high. So for Orange County, it's 202 annual, and let's say for Los Angeles, it's 155K. In Ventura, 195K. So there are income limits. Apart from that, there are also, let me go back to other requirements. I want to go back into the eligibility. What makes you eligible for this program? You have to have not had a home in the last 3 years. That means if your parents put you on title or something like that, you cannot have been on a title the last 3 years. You have to be a California resident, okay? And at least one person that is applying on the loan cannot have had a parent that had a home previously. So they want someone that's a first generation purchasing a home. And this is all going to be done on the lottery system. You need to be pre-approved. The pre-approval will be submitted, and it has to be with a lender that can do these types of loans. So then if you contact me, I have actually helped buyers with the Dream for All last year. So I could refer you to lenders that have experience and have closed these deals, because they are quite stringent, as you can see with the requirements. Not like anyone can just go and apply. Next, there are maximum income limits, what I share with you, and there are also maximum loan limits. So depending on what county you plan to purchase in, there are also limits of how much the loan can be. You can contribute up to 5% of the down payment. So let's say you decide you want to put 5% down and you don't want the whole 20% from the government. You only want 15%, and they give you put in 5%. That 5% can be then deducted when you go and sell the home and refinance the home. Then you will also only give back the 15% versus the whole entire 20%, because it's based on your contribution. The maximum contribution you can give is 5%. You will need some money for the closing cost, or you could use that 20% towards the closing cost. That could be up to you. So for example, you could use 17% for the down payment and the 3% for the closing costs. All right. The minimum credit score is 660 to 680, and depending on the how much you put down, then the better your credit score, the better it is. Okay. And it's a conventional loan, and it's only for a home that you plan to live in. If you plan to move into a home and rent it out, it will not work. This is for primary residence. If you want to start working on this program, I suggest you start applying now, because I calculated the numbers. It's about $150K that the government will be giving per family, and the amount that they're giving is about $2 million. Okay, sorry, not million. I can't remember the exact amount, but it will be about 116 families. 1,600 families that will be able to use this program, or families or applicants, whatever you want to call yourself. Those amount of people who will get this funding is going to run out quickly. So if this program does not work, there are also other programs that have not run out of funding that are actually active now, and you could use now towards your down payment and your closing costs. They have similar credit requirements as 660 or more, and it's all dependent on your income. So if you need assistance to purchase a home, those programs are active in case you do not get this into this program. And they're also valid all over California. Okay. I did have a call today from a lender that is offering a 6.5 interest rate for anyone that does not own a home. And the program is really good because it does not have PMI. So you could put 3 or 5% down on a conventional loan, has low points, and you could get a really good interest rate. It's not a buy down. It's a community program for first time home buyers. And the rate is very good. It's 6.5. Actively for a conventional loan, it's about 7.5. So you're saving money there, and it's a 30-year fixed loan. So if any of you are interested in any of these programs, the goal is to get into a home and to stop paying rent, because as we know, rents just keep going up. Okay, so if you have a house you want to list, you want to notice that interest is what's directing the market as it has before, but it will continue to do so, but the demand is still high. People continue to buy even at these high rates. If you have any questions regarding the Dream for All program, how to apply, or the other programs for down payment assistance, please contact me and I'll be glad to help. All right, thank you all. I hope you have a great day.